Welcome to Tamsyfae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsyfae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsyfae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsyfae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join. If there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8ball, for the magic 8-ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsyfae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon. Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsy Fae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsy Fae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join. If there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of 3.
Oops. Hi everyone! I think I have the wrong screen on. Moonbeam, I think there's something wrong. I don't know what's happening, but it's all different. Sorry about that, guys. Hi Davin, hello everyone. Hi Rhea, welcome. Hi Koala. Hi Love, welcome. Why does it look so different? Moonbeam is fixing this because the wrong screen. Okay. I guess if it looks normal, it's fine. I don't know. It's just me. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Hi, Claire Witch. Hi, James. How's it going? How's everyone? Welcome. Hi, Meditation. Hi, baby. Hello, Jasmine. Welcome. Hi, Gigi. Hello, everyone. Hi, Jay. Hi, Ivy. Hi, Elephant. Welcome. Hi, Philia. How's it going? Hi, May. Mia. May. God, not get confused between May and Mia. Hello. Hudson. Hi, Matthew. Hi, Tammy. Welcome, everyone. Hi, Nadia. Hello, everyone. Hi, Alice. Hi, Twin Soul. Welcome. Hi, Ariana. Diamond Girl. Hello. Welcome. There's no theme tonight, so ask any questions you want like usual. If anyone's new here, welcome to join the list. It is !join. with no spaces in between is what I was trying to say. Followed by your question. Hi, Jody. Welcome. Yeah, so if anyone's new here, it's exclamation mark join. No spaces in between. Followed by your question. Got it right this time. If you end up into the lounge is a wait list where Nightbot chooses people at random to be put onto the free list. And when you're on the free list, I do your reading if you're here or not. So if you have to go away, come back and write exclamation mark timestamps or exclamation mark position to see where you are on the list. When the live is over, I put the timestamps in the comment section. So you can find it there if you need to or want to. Yeah, so VIP members go first. Any donation readings go above free readings. And that's it. Sometimes the numbers change from Nightbot. It depends, if there's like a donation reading or something, then the numbers get mixed up. Yeah. I will leave a disclaimer in the description if you want to check it out. Private link for private readings too if you want a private reading with me. And the links as well. So I'll switch the screen so we get started. There you go. Hi, Bernard. It is still very cold here. The snow is going away, but it's raining and it's still really cold. I think it was freezing rain a little bit today. Koala! What's coming in the next 4 weeks for Koala? During Spirit Guide, Dances, Names, or Fae? What's coming for Koala in the next 4 weeks? We have the 10 of Swords in the dark. So I feel like whatever challenges you've been facing have or will come to an end between now and the next 4 weeks. And I feel like there's gonna be like a new beginning, a renewal feeling of some sorts. Just feeling like the worst is over and pulling yourself together and rising above kind of thing. You have the High Priestess in the dark too, so I feel like it's a matter of like really like not just trusting your intuition, but like being honest and truthful to yourself, listening more to your inner wisdom, your inner knowledge of things, deciding which path you want to take moving forward throughout spring and the next 4 weeks. Because you have the Ten of Cups too, so I feel like there's a commitment that wants to come through. I don't know if you're trying to work out details of a commitment of some sorts or what. With the Ten of Cups in the dark, I feel like there may be some frustration or unhappiness coming through that I don't know if it's a family situation or if it's just a matter of finances and work. Yeah, Ten of Swords, Ten of Pentacles in the dark. You have like 10, 10, 10, right? So I feel like there is new beginnings, but I feel like with these new beginnings comes with closing the old ones, right? Because I just feel like there's this energy of, I don't know if it's a matter of being stubborn or if it's just a matter of figuring out what the financial side of this is. You have the Tower in the dark too, so I don't know if it's anticipating the worst to happen when it's not because it's over, or what's going on with that. But what advice do we have for Koala? Let's see, what advice do we have for Koala? Yeah, I feel like it's just a matter of embracing the new. Not quite sure what you need to end or close before you can continue. Seems like there's some soul searching to do, but I feel like it's more than soul searching. It's like trusting your inner strength, trusting your inner, wisdom, the knowledge that you have. The King of Pentacles, kind of like working through your finances and figuring out how to rearrange your finances or, maybe talk to a professional about it. What else is cool I need to know about this? Yeah, the King of Cups is usually someone that can support you, give you some guidance. So it's a tough one. I feel like you got this, though. I feel like if you embrace this new beginning, take that leap of faith, things will work out, but it is something seems to need to end or finish or be done with before that starts. Love! General reading for love. What does love need to know right now? What does love need to know right now? Yeah, the Six of Swords in the dark. I feel like you're just feeling stuck. Not knowing which direction to move towards, maybe just spinning your wheels instead of moving forward. You have the Nine of Cups in the dark too. I feel like there's this energy of, I don't know if it's like something didn't work out the way you hoped it would, or it wasn't as good as you thought it would be, or they weren't as good as you thought they'd be. I'm not quite sure what your deal is there, but yeah, the Two of Pentacles, so you have to decide what you want out of this, right? What's your next moves? How are you going to get your boat going in the right direction? You know? And it's like, are you going to get in it or not? Or what's happening here? Whatever it is, I feel like things are going to work out fairly, right? You have the Justice on your side. You have to figure out what is what. Find your balance. I feel like you have your balance. It's kind of like stand by your word. If you do something, don't take it back, kind of thing. If you don't want to, no is an answer. Doesn't need any explanation. You have the Lovers in the dark. So I don't know if you're at a crossroads with someone, and that's where you at. Let's see. What does love need to know about this person? What does love need to know about this person? What's going on with the lovers here? Oh, maybe they're just being butt cheeks, right? If they're not giving you an answer, then maybe it's time to move on. The Seven of Pentacles is in the light. So it seems to be a situation that does need some TLC. Some tender loving care kind of energy, or some more nurturing, some more care to figure out what is what. Maybe give them a few more dates if that's what it is, or a few more chances, and that's it. But let's see. Maybe they are being a butt cheeky just because, Nine of Cups is in the dark, so I don't know if they're just love bombing too much, or you have trust issues, or they have trust issues, but I don't know. It seems there's something that you can celebrate. What a what? You're welcome, love. It looks like a love person coming in, yes. But you're gonna have to decide if you're gonna keep them or not. For Ariana, what does Ariana need to know right now in general? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fairies? What does Ariana need to know right now? Ooh, we have the Ace of Swords in the dark. There's some blocked ideas, blocked communication. Maybe just feeling blocked and not knowing what to start next. For the Ace of Swords in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of really needing to figure out where your focus is. And where your focus is, your energy will just flow. It's just a matter of focusing that energy into the right places. You have the Knight of Pentacles in the dark. I feel like there's this energy of, I don't know if you're trying to think of giving someone a chance, or if this person just, is a butt cheek. Because I feel like they're just waiting around, or you're just waiting around for some sort of clarity or figuring out what is next. The Wheel of Fortune's in the dark, so it's not spinning in your favor right now. I don't know if it's just because you feel like things are out of control right now, or you're wondering, or you're having this feeling like you have this feeling of something's happening, or there's something going on, but you're not quite sure what it is. I feel like whatever it is, this person is being honest with you. The Seven of Swords is in the light. I feel like whatever it is, you're going to figure out what seems to be blocking you or causing issues. So let's see, what else? What is the best advice for Ariana with this energy? What's going on with this energy right now? Knight of Pentacles in the dark. I just feel like this person is kind of, I don't know if they're like really hyper focused on their work or just stubborn. Maybe they're too tired to do things after their work. Let's see. Yeah, the hangman. The hangman's in the light twice. So the hangman is like hanging around waiting. It's also like shifting your perspective, figuring out what needs to be changed, or like just taking a pause, breaking old patterns, kind of like just getting out of the energy that you're already in and moving forward. Because you have the King of Pentacles here, so I feel like work is going to pick up pace, finances is going to improve, right? I feel the sense is a matter of focusing on what you want to build, what you want to see grow, and how you're going to nurture it, right? Because I feel like the King of Pentacles is like boost your ambitions, protect your energy, redirect your focus into something that you feel like you can, hold up to, kind of thing. Because you have the Nine of Cups, right? Dreams coming true, embracing that joy and fulfillment, feeling satisfied with achievements, getting appreciated, right? The Queen of Cups, your energy is good. Just allowing that energy to flow through you, not let anyone discourage you or pull you down, or you got this. You can get your wheel of fortune turning in the right light by believing in yourself. Philia, should Philia text a happy birthday in April, or will Eric text before that? Let's see for Philia. Attorney spirit guides, ancestors, and the Fae. Should Philia text Eric a happy birthday in April? The Five of Swords says no. Will Eric text before his birthday? Will Eric text before his birthday? No. What should Philia do about this energy? What should Philia do? Like, what's the next steps? It seems like your next steps is the Hermit in the light. So it's kind of like just taking time to reflect, maybe just taking time for yourself, focusing on yourself, your energy. And I feel like if you truly love Eric, you'll just give him space and allow him to come towards you if that's what he wants, right? Because I feel like right now there's going to be no movement between you and Eric right now, and just kind of like waiting it out, taking that pause, and trying to figure out what is next. Yeah, it's kind of like just stepping back from that, going into hermit energy just for Eric, giving him time, focus on working on yourself and your energy, maybe healing the feelings that you're having from this separation, and making sure your heart is in a better place. But that is what I got. Hi, Erin. Welcome. Matthew, Tasha's current thoughts and feelings towards Matthew. Any spirit guides, answers, or Fae. What is Tasha's current thoughts and feelings about Matthew? You have the Eight of Wands, right? So I feel like there's a lot of energy going on between you and Tasha, right? I feel like there's some fast-paced moves coming through. I don't know if they've happened already or if they're coming. You have the Ten of Swords. I feel like the hard part between the two of you is ending, and there's going to be some new beginnings between the two of you. Your Ten of Cups is in the dark, so maybe it's just figuring out where the two of you stand, like where your thoughts and feelings are, where that lies towards you. I feel like this is what Tasha is feeling too. They're just kind of like thinking, like, okay, things have been going good, things have been going fast. You know, how do we move past this? How do we go to the next? What's next, right? I feel like she does have a lot of admiration for you. With the Six of Wands here, I feel like she feels like there's success and that you validate her and all that sort of fun stuff. The Judgment is in light. I feel like she knows that she's lucky to have you in her corner, kind of thing. The Judgment in light. I just feel like there's this energy of her making some decisions about something or other, maybe she just doesn't know what exactly your thoughts and feelings are. I'm not quite sure how open you are with that. What advice do we give to Matthew? Magician, right? So there's magic and there's chemistry between the two of you. That both of you are moving forward in a positive light. There's still some things that be ironed out, kind of thing, but you're gonna overcome those challenges, right? I feel that. HGG, hello. Does Jonathan love HGGHH? Journey to Spirit, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, Angels, or Fae? Does Jonathan love HGGHH? The Two of Cups is yes, but how much they're not sure. You know, the Two of Cups is in the dark there. Does Jonathan want HGGHH to be his girlfriend? Does he want her to be his girlfriend? Do you see him being my boyfriend, having a future together? Will they be dating? Will they be dating? Will they have a future together? I feel like that's a possibility, right? I feel like any cards in the dark that can easily be turned into the light. So I feel like it's a matter of you and Jonathan having that communication of, pouring out your heart and saying how you feel about each other, what your thoughts are about each other, and how this is going to progress moving forward. And I feel like that's going to help turn your Two of Cups back into the light, right? The Ten of Pentacles, I don't know if there's worries or stresses about your family and Jonathan's family not collaborate, like not working together or having different beliefs, different values, and how you're going to work around that energy. You have the star here, so I feel like the universe is not 100% convinced that this is a good idea. It's just the star energy. It could be just a matter of you or Jonathan having doubts on how this is going to work out. The chariot is in the dark, so it's kind of like at a pause. So far, the relationship isn't going anywhere. I'm guessing it's because you haven't asked Jonathan out yet, or you haven't asked Jonathan if he wants to be your girlfriend yet, kind of thing. If you're going to go on a date, it's a yes, and there's a sun, so there's a lot of positive energy about the dating. If there's going to be a future together, there is a Six of Pentacles. So I feel like it all depends how the two of you balance each other out. Balance doesn't always have to be 50-50, but there should be a balance of, how do you feel about each other, how you treat each other, and that sort of thing. Let's see, what is the advice for HGGHH? Yeah, there's some changes that seem to be needed that are being resisted. There's a Seven of Cups, so there's choices and decisions to make. You gotta figure out which ones are dreamland illusions and which ones are realistic for the two of you to figure out right now. But that's what I got. Hello. What's my soul's craving that I've been ignoring? Ooh, poor hello. I haven't done vampire readings in a while. I was thinking about doing that, but I just decided to just use the vampire cards. For hello, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? What is hello's soul's craving that she's been ignoring? You have the Queen of Cups in the dark. So I feel like your soul has been wanting or craving you to truly trust your inner voice, trust your instincts maybe a little bit more. Just trust yourself. Because I feel like you're more empathic and more emotionally wise than you realize. I feel like your soul's like, you could use this for your advantage. You don't need to doubt it. There's a Ten of Wands in the dark. I feel like your soul wants you to let go of any burdens or stresses or things that are, lingering in your energy that is not serving you anymore. You have the Three of Swords here too. So I don't know if it's like healing some old wounds or healing your witch wound kind of thing, or what's going on with that. You have the Nine of Pentacles in the light. So I feel like there's this energy of I just feel like there's this energy of getting things done, feeling independent, like having more free time or more time for yourself, but also trying to ignore it and not really wanting to take that time for yourself, or um I don't know if it's just a lack of motivation or what it is, but I feel like you have what it takes to get things done, have those achievements, have those successes, but it does come with you raising your standards for yourself and being connected to your spirituality, right? With the Hierophant here, I just feel like there's this energy of um, figuring out who you are, seeing if there's any, if you need any help or guidance or counseling or anything like that, or a mentor to give you some advice from the Hierophant kind of energy. But what is the advice here for hello? You have the Queen of Wands. So I feel like there's this energy of being bolder in energy, being more confident in your energy, right? Because the Queen of Wands is that sexy, vibrant, fearless being, right? You can be seductive in your energy by getting things you want, right? There could be a King of Wands coming in your energy. He could be more seductive towards, or maybe they'll be more seductive towards you. But I feel like that's a power couple, right? Queen of Wands, a King of Wands. Just boosting that fire and passion and love. What's going on here with the Seven of Cups in the dark? Three of Cups. I don't know if it's a matter of choosing who you should trust and who you shouldn't, who you're going to date and who's yours not, or what's going on there, but I feel like you're going to figure it out. Trust yourself seems to be the strongest energy. My God. You welcome, Ariana. You forgot to put a question? Oh, yeah. I think it's in general, though. I don't know. I did your reading, though. Yeah. For Bernard, what did the Virgo parent see if I have gave her a Valentine card gift for Valentine's Day back in February and now she feels about this true love? Let's see. For any spirit guides, answers, any birthday, I want to come and give Bernard a message. Well, what did the Virgo's parent see that Bernard gave the Virgo a Valentine card for Valentine's Day back in February? How does the Virgo feel about this true love? I feel like the parents didn't really have much of an opinion about it. The Seven of Cups is in the dark, so I feel like they didn't really decide one way or another how they feel about it. There's a Five of Wands. I don't know if they feel like, some parents, not all of them, but some parents are like, no one's good enough to date my child, kind of thing. I kind of feel that with the Five of Wands here. The Magician is in the dark too, so I don't know if they're worried about you because they haven't met you or what's going on with that, but Wheel of Fortune is in your favor, right? The luck, timing, destiny, good karma is on your side, so I feel like things are going to spin in your benefit, right? I feel like it's kind of like the element of change of what's happening there. For some reason, you still have, and this one was for how does the Virgo feel about you? Yeah, the Death card, so I feel like she's resisting making some sort of changes. I don't know if you know what the changes are. And doesn't have a lot of faith in the connection with you for some reason. So I feel like the Virgo's not quite sure if this is actually true love. She may have feelings for you, but true love, she's not sure. She's not buying it quite yet. What else does Bernard need to know about this energy? Ooh, yes, right? You need to be the Scorpio, the king of cups. You just step up your gameplay a little bit more. Maybe being a little bit more sensitive, a little more caring, a little bit more scorpion, right? I feel the sense of you being more kinder and patient. I feel like you've been patient. It's been a long time since you've been trying to get this Virgo. But, show the more hot, spicy side of Bernard, maybe. I don't know. That's what I got. Diamond Girl, what does Diamond Girl need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? What does Diamond Girl need to know for the next 3 months that Diamond Girl doesn't see coming? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? What does Diamond Girl not see coming in the next 3 months? You have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands, I feel like it's a matter of you fighting for what you truly want to happen in the next 3 months, right? I feel like it's a matter of standing your ground, setting your boundaries, being assertive, being confident in your communication and your actions. I feel like there's also this energy of you contributing. So I don't know if that's contributing in your work, your family, your life, or what's going on there. You have the Three of Wands in the dark. So I feel like a little bit of your future plans may be blocked or not quite sure what the results will be with those plans. I feel like that's causing some sort of lack of progress or something. I don't know if you feel like you're being pulled back by the devil energy here, by other temptations or other things, getting in the way. I don't know. You have the Eight of Cups in the dark as well, so I feel like there's this energy of some unresolved issues kind of lingering. Maybe there's some fears of changes, especially with the Devil card here, trying to persuade you in one direction or tempting you in a direction that may not be the best, and maybe creating some, uncertainty here with the Three of Wands. You have the Two of Swords, so there is going to be a difficult decision to make about how you're going to move forward. I feel like it's a matter of trying to just decide what your future plans are, future goals to get you back on track to where you need to be, instead of just hanging on and waiting with the hangman here. I feel like there's this energy of taking that pause, contemplate your ideas, your thoughts, your dreams, desires, kind of thing, and figure out what your next moves are. Because I feel like with the hangman here, there's just this energy of, I don't know, just kind of like this energy of like seeing things differently than you are right now, maybe. What is the best advice for Diamond Girl? Hi, Teresa. What is the best advice for Diamond Girl? Yeah, maybe you're breaking the rules a little bit. It's changing your schedule around so things are a little bit more different and not so boring. You have the Seven of Swords and a Light, so you may have to be more strategic in your planning. Also, making sure that you're not picking up things that are not yours, right? You're not picking up other people's burdens or stresses or worries, and you're sticking with your own. But that's what I want. Nadia, general reading for Nadia. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Nadia a message? What does Nadia need to know right now? You have the Queen of Cups in the dark. I feel like they're all in the dark, right? I feel like there's some negativity going around. Not quite sure what that is about. The Queen of Cups is kind of like you needing to trust your inner self, trust your inner voice of what you want to come of things, you know? So I feel like there's just this energy of you need to take some time for yourself, like going out and socializing, communicating, and that sort of thing. I feel like maybe you're done taking a rest and now it's time to get going, taking action. For the Six of Wands in the dark, I feel like, just because people are not appreciating you doesn't mean you don't deserve appreciation anyways. And sometimes you just have to acknowledge that, you're good enough and you can keep going. Because I feel like there's this energy of feeling unseen and that's causing that spiral energy coming through. I don't know. But you have the Magician in the dark. So it's kind of like trying to redirect the negativity and or unblock the communication blocks and opening up doors with the social aspects of things. I don't know if there's been some social events coming up or what, but Three of Cups, I just feel the sense of, celebrating, being out with your friends, finding that fun times that you used to have again. And I feel like that'll turn your Three of Cups back into the light. I feel like if there's been any drama or feeling left out or not feeling what it's been, um, it's gonna just pull you down farther instead of getting you to rise above and make those changes. What does Nadia need to know right now? The world is in the light. Yeah, the world is in the light. I feel like with the world in the light, I feel like there's this energy of things coming to a completion, right? And then your Six of Wands is in the dark too. So I feel like it's a matter of turning your Six of Wands back into the light. Feel like you're that badass being that you are. See the light and make that decisions that you're closing a chapter and opening a new one. And I feel like that's going to help you with your successes. That's what I got. Oh, thank you so much, Teresa. Everybody, if you haven't already, subscribe to Teresa, my traveling Gypsy Tarot. For Pretty in Pink, is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, say? What do you see my Houston's trip going for Pretty in Pink? How is the Houston's trip going to go for Pretty in Pink? Any spirit guides, answers, angels, say? Let's see for Pretty in Pink. How do you see Houston's trip going for Pretty in Pink? You may get lucky, right? The devil card's out. You may get lucky. Oh man. So for the Queen of Cups, I feel that empowering energy, right? The Queen of Cups, she's usually the queen of self-care, self-love, right? Taking care of yourself, being able to relax and enjoy the trip. The sun is in the dark, so I don't know if it's a matter of spending a lot of time doing night events rather than daytime events. Or, some things may not work out as well as you're planning, but overall, you have the Two of Pentacles. So it's just a matter of making different choices, different plans. I don't know. The Two of Pentacles, I just feel is kind of like balancing everything out or trying to negotiate or whatever that is with your trip. You have the Queen of Swords in the dark here, so maybe it's time to be a little bit more playful than more strict and self-disciplined. I don't know if you're going to bring your work with you or what's going on with that. But for the Queen of Swords in the dark, I just feel like, see what's going on. I feel like you may be a little bit sensitive for some reason, or you may absorb more energy than you should. So, but, protect yourself. Don't let that drain your energy. You have the Devil card here, so let's see what's going on with the Devil card here. What's happening with the Devil card here? I always feel like that's the intimacy card. Let's see. Oh, maybe spending some time alone, right? The Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like it could be some sort of vacation quickie of some sorts, or it could be just being seduced by the materialistic world, maybe overspending a little bit, overindulging yourself in one way or another. But if it gets you out of the hotel room, it gets you out of the hotel room, right? The hermit's in the dark. You may overspend, but that's what happens on a trip. That's what I got. Teresa, thank you again. General reading for Teresa. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Teresa a message? What does Teresa need to know right now? What does Teresa need to know right now? What's going on with all this negativity? My goodness, you need a good night out. You need to go have fun, let your hair down, go out. party? I don't know. But you have to choose, I don't know if it's a matter of choosing where you're gonna go or choosing who you're gonna take with you. That seems to be a strong energy, right? Maybe be mindful that you don't drink all those cups, maybe just half of them. I don't know. Um, I don't know. It's your night out. You can drink them all if you want, right? I'm not your mommy here. The Page of Cups is in the dark, so I don't know if there's a lack of communication between you and someone else, and they're just being butt cheeks and a half, or what? You plan to? Oh, you just moved. Oh man, you just moved again. I thought you just moved like not too long ago. um, yeah. So I don't know what's going on with the Page of Cups because I feel like their energy is kind of like lingering. I don't know if they've been immature or what's going on with that, or forgetful, or what's happening with that. But the Nine of Cups in the dark, it could also be like this energy of disappointments, of empty fulfillments, of broken dreams, or just kind of like lingering your energy. And maybe that's why you need a good night out with friends, or family, or whoever that is for you. For the Nine of Wands in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of, I don't like you're exhausted, but you're gonna keep going anyways, right? I just feel like you're too stubborn to be tied down, kind of thing. And then there's the Ace of Pentacles. So I don't know if it's, well, I guess money's tight, right? Especially if you just moved. That's expensive. Oh man, I think we're still paying for our move so far. It's been like a while. Let's see, what else does Teresa need to know about this? That's who you left, you moved away, he was too much. Oh yeah. Sometimes they're butt cheeks, right? The Queen of Wands, hot, fiery, passionate energy. So get yourself all dolled up. You go out there and you find a new one, right? You're still young. My great aunt, she died like just before her 107th birthday. And she told me the secret to a long life is to not have one man. You know, you don't stick with one man. You keep going, right? Sometimes we were called into the nursing home because they couldn't find her, and we'd always found her in some other patient guy's bed. So you know what? You get all dyed up, you get all back out there again. It's not me, It's just the scars. Maybe Matant Cat's in there. She's channeling herself here towards you. She has something to say. You know, keep going. There's options. 7 cups. There's lots of options. You have so many cups to choose from here. Right there, there. You're gonna be busy. No wonder she has no time for any subscribers right now. She's gonna be busy. Oh man, I wasn't expecting the cards to go that way, but they just did. Yeah, so it's on your aisle right there. You go. You got the green light to go after it. Twin soul. Let's see for twin soul. Guardian spirit guides, ancestors, and your fae. What does twin soul need to know right now? What does twin soul need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, and your fae? I don't know why this just really wanted to come up for you. Not too bad. So we're gonna take it. It just jumped out on its own. So you have the justice and the light. So things are gonna play out fairly, right? I feel the sense of being honest with yourself, maybe learning the truth about something or other. I feel this energy of not just truth being revealed, but kind of also being in the position to negotiate something as well. Not quite sure what that is about. But you have the lovers and the lights. So I feel like love and romance is coming your way, or just being able to, have the potential of attracting that love and romance towards you. I don't know how this is going on. I feel like there's more than one person coming through here. So I don't know if there's been like I don't do legal readings, but if there's been a legal issue that is coming to a conclusion with the Five of Swords in the dark, or what's going on there, and that's just indicating some sort of celebration of success. I don't know. The Ten of Wands is in the light, so I feel like there's some sort of completion coming through, but also letting go of any burdens or stresses or worries that were being heavy on you. the King of Wands. I don't know if that's making this King of Wands go away because of all this energy. Because I feel like the King of Wands is either backing down or just going to continue to give you a hard time anyways. I don't know if it's just them being controlling and arrogant or what. What does Twin Soul need to know about this energy? Tower. Yeah, I feel like things are going to be going well for you. And someone here is not happy about it. Yeah, because they want to express their feelings towards you, but I feel like it's too late. You've moved on. I don't know if they're going to cause some sort of conflict for you or some sort of challenges for you because of it and the Tower energy. I feel like you know what needs to be changed here to avoid all of this. I don't know if there's going to be like a sudden breakup or what, but that is what I got. Hi, Cat Goddess. Hi, Machomin. Hello. Rayo, hello. What might my next career look like? Unemployed, Libra, Sun, Virgo, Moon. Ooh. So for Libras are like very good at like computer stuff, techie stuff, um, online stuff. Libras are also good at um, legal field, art, communications. And with your Virgo moons are also very good at tech stuff, project managers, analysts, organizers, cleaning kind of stuff. Let's see for Rayo. What is Rayo's next career going to be looking like? For the Hierophant in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of feeling like you're tired of the same old, and wanting a change, wanting to do something a little bit different when you're looking for your next career. And I feel like you have all the talents, the skills, the tools you need to do it too, right? You just kind of need that confidence boost to get it done. I feel like you may even have more talents than you realize, but the magician here is like use your full potential to good use, right? Use all the tools, use all the knowledge, all the wisdom that you have, all the willpower you have as well. For the Four of Cups in the dark, I feel like it's kind of like stop thinking about it, start taking action, right? Break out of that funk. Maybe it's a matter of revisiting some past offers that maybe they weren't good before for you, but maybe now they will be, and see if they're still available or still valid. The King of Pentacles in the dark. So I know there's somebody in your ear telling you, giving you a hard time of where you want to truly go or what your next steps are. But you have the Fool here. It's about time to take a leap of faith and see what's going on. New journey for you, new beginnings, a fresh start of some sort. So what's the best advice for Rayo right now? Do any spirit guides, angels, or fae? What's the best advice for Rayo right now? Yeah, the Four of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. I don't know if this is a business idea for you would be like your finances or something that has to do with the money of some sorts or materialistic things. I don't know if it's a matter of owning your own shop or something. I don't know. The Four of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of not just protecting yourself, but like getting things done, focusing on something that you can sustain long term, and have that confidence. I feel like the lack of confidence is maybe what's holding you back a little bit here. You have the Queen of Cups as well, so trust your inner voice, trust your instincts, trust yourself. Most importantly, that you can find some good success out there. It's hard out there right now. Everyone's looking for a job and work and. You're not just competing with other people, you're competing with AI as well. So that makes things challenging. I know they don't hire as many cashiers anymore because of all the self checkout things. It's so much harder now. Alice, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Alice a message? Are any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Alice a message? What does Alice need to know right now in general? Hi, Firebird. Ooh, there's some good things coming, right? You have the Age of Pentacles and the King of Cups, maybe romance, I don't know. You have the Three of Pentacles here, so I feel like there's a lack of collaboration, a lack of cooperation, maybe, I don't know. But for the Three of Pentacles in the dark, I just feel like there's a sense of, I don't know if it's some friction or what's going on here, but there's some stresses brewing. The Page of Pentacles, this could be a work situation too, not just romance. I don't know. The Page of Pentacles is in the dark. So I feel like there's a tension or something going on with the lack of communication or the lack of, yeah. I know sometimes they say no news is good news, but maybe there hasn't been some disappointing news because I just feel like there's some scattered energy and some unrealistic expectations that are kind of somewhere around your energy. I don't know. The Eight of Wands is in the dark too, so I feel like there's like a law, like a lack of motivation, a lack of something that's trying to come through here. For the Eight of Pentacles in the light, I feel like it's a matter of figuring out one step in front of the other kind of thing. Like, what is the most important thing for you to get done right now? Because I feel like your dedication, your consistency, and all that sort of thing is being put to the test right now. And I feel like if you put in the time, and showing up, you probably already are, but it's kind of feeling like trying to push you to just keep going. So I feel like this could be a work situation with your boss giving you his approval, or I'm not quite sure what your work thing is right now. For the King of Cups too, I just feel like there's this energy of kind of being private about something or secretive about something, or maybe someone else is that towards you. What is exactly this energy for Alice? What exactly is this energy for Alice? The Queen of Wands is in the light. Yeah, so I feel like, you are the Queen of Wands. You know, be that sexy, vibrant being. Lead with resilience, with fearlessness, confidence. The Five of Wands, speak your truth. You don't have to compete with other people. You can be your own person, show your worth, and I feel like you're going to get some communication from that. The Queen of Swords, own your truth, be assertive in your communication, be clear minded and direct. I feel like that will help figure out what this is. If someone's not communicating with you, it's a matter of finding another way in, another door to open. Jennifer, hello. Is Dion thinking about Jennifer? Or no, that's not what it says. Is Dion thinking of things of talking? Is Dion thinking of taking things to the next level? That's what I'm trying to say here. During spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae, is Jan thinking of taking things to the next level with Jennifer? I would say that Dion is thinking about you, but not taking things to the next level. I feel like slow and steady is the way that they want to go, and slow and steady in a relationship is really good. Full speed ahead causes issues because if it happens fast, it's going to end fast. If it happens slow, it's going to last longer. That's just the way relationships tend to work. Usually. For the King of Wands, yeah, I feel like he's not really talking about or thinking about what's next for the two of you. He's just kind of like hanging around, enjoying the scenery. The Lovers is in the dark, so I don't know if that's you or them, kind of contemplating where this is going and what's happening next. The Ten of Swords is also in the dark. So when the Ten of Swords is in the dark, it's like you've already hit rock bottom. The only way up is up. So it's not going to go backwards, right? It's a matter of being forward. There's the Two of Cups, so love and passion and romance is there. There's good chemistry between the two of you. There's a Two of Swords, so the two of you have difficult decision to make on what's the next level, trying to negotiate what the next level is or how to decide with good, clear communication. Make sure that everything is clear in your minds. Not bringing up this conversation when there's any tension or anything, just when it's good and relaxed. Trust your temperance, trust the flow of the two of you being connected, right? The temperance is kind of like making sure my heart and souls are in the right place. If they're not, how you gonna negotiate on how that is? Spending more time together? Yeah, that's good. I think to spend more time together is good because that's how you figure things out. It doesn't really mean the next level, right? I don't know. Let's see for Jennifer. Is beyond with hinting he wants to spend more time together. What advice do you have for Jennifer? You have the Page of Wands. So yeah, more communication is definitely a good idea. You know? The wheels are not really spinning yet, so I feel like it's more about the two of you connecting together, being more open with your ideas, your thoughts, your feelings. Because I feel like the Tower Ranger is kind of like, I feel like Beyond's kind of like staying in the safe zone, like not really wanting to get his heart broken, so he's going slow and steady, not rushing it. You're on the right path and individuality, so be wary of possessive partners maintaining your individuality. I feel like it's more about the individuality than the possessiveness, but you are on the right path. Love is a beautiful journey, and you're both on the right path. So that's good, right? It's good to do things together and do things separately. Ivy. What's next for Ivy and their applications with AV and SC? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, genius, or fae? What is next on Ivy's application with AV? What is next for Ivy's applications with SC? Will they reply to by the end? Will AV reply by the end of the week? Yes. What is the will SC reply by the end of the week? Will SC reply by the end of the week? Six of Pentacles is also a yes. What will be the results? What will be the results and next steps? So for AV, I feel like something may come to an end. I'm not quite sure what that is. If they're going to communicate with you that, sorry, but we found someone else. I'm not sure. It could be something more positive than that because I feel like they will make success with contacting you one way or another. The Eight of Pentacles is in the light, so I feel like there's going to be some fast-paced energy coming through here, but also I feel like there's conflicting energies here. So I feel like there might be no's that it's going to come to an end. But I also feel like, yes, you're going to be developing your skills. You're going to be able to work. You're going to get things done better. Then here it's like, yes, they're going to communicate with you. And the Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning, and you start with them. But then the Page of Cups in the dark is a little bit doubtful of the communication. So I'm not quite sure. It does seem positive one way or another. I don't know if that makes sense, but it does feel positive. For the SC in the dark, you have the Nine of Swords and the Tower. So I feel like the stresses and worries and everything is definitely going to come to an end with SC. Will they communicate with you by the end of the week? You have the Six of Pentacles, and that is a yes, and it's also a good balance between the two of you. You also have the Six of Pentacles here. You have the Six of Pentacles twice here. The Six of Pentacles is like, you know, good energy, good balance between the two of you, good give and take energy, good teamwork, collaboration with you and SC. It's just a matter of boosting your confidence that you can do it, right? But that is what I got. Dwayne, let's see for Dwayne. Will Lisa let her guard down and give Dwayne the green light? Let's see. Sorry, spirit guide, dancers, angels, fae. Want to come and give Dwayne a message. Will Lisa let her guard down and give Dwayne the green light? The Six of Swords is no, she's not going to. Why is Lisa not giving Dwayne the green light? Why is Lisa not giving Dwayne the green light? Does a yellow light count? I kind of feel no, but you know, I could try. Yeah, so for her letting her guard down right now is a no. She's kind of staying put. She's not moving. She's not budging. She's not, you know, she's not getting in the boat. She may even be moving farther away for some reason. I don't know what happened between the two of you since the last reading. But there's a Nine of Swords, so even though she's not stuck in her head, she's being stubborn. There is the Emperor here. She knows that you're a good guy. She knows that, you know, the wheels are turning in your favor, that the two of you should have a good connection together. But she's resisting. She's resisting communicating exactly what's going on in her mind. She expects you to be psychic and a mind reader. Why aren't you, Dwayne? Just teasing. For the Devil in the Dark, I feel like she's up to sex, though. Maybe not a relationship, maybe not moving in together. But, you know, the devil's out to play, so she may be up to that. What's the best advice for Dwayne right now? What's the best advice for Dwayne? Ooh, do you have a motorcycle? That might be a hot date. I don't know. The Knight of Cups here. I feel like one way or another there may be some fasting feelings, or she knows that you wear your heart on your sleeve and she uses that to her advantage. Yeah, delaying starting the next steps between the two of you, and she's at a pause. She's not budging. So, I don't know. She really dug in her heels there. Whatever that is. I don't know if she gave you a decision to make or what, but she's not changing her mind. Oh man. Maybe go back and watch it again to see what you've missed. You can replay it a little bit. I don't feel that. Is she seeing another guy? I feel like she's just kind of like being stuck. Like she doesn't want to move in any direction. Is Lisa seeing another guy? Ace of Swords is in the dark. I mean, it's a yes, but maybe not likely. Maybe she wants to see if there's a chance with another guy. Moonbeam. Yeah, just write explanation mark timestamps, and the bot will give you the timestamps. Bernard's back in the house. Welcome, Bernard. Did you see your reading? It was way at the beginning. For the Space Cowboy. How will my future wife treat Space Cowboy? For any spirit guides, answers are fae. How will the Space Cowboy's future wife treat Space Cowboy right now? So can we get one more? How will Space Cowboy's future wife treat Space Cowboy? Excuse me. You're starting off with a Seven of Swords here. So I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing or what's going on with that, alright? I don't know if the two of you are gonna like meet somewhere where whatever you see is not her true self. I feel like you're gonna have to get to know her and meet her to see what her true self is. But I just feel like she may be like this imposter, kind of thing. So I don't know if that means that she's like an actress or something, or what role she's playing, but that's not her true self for some reason. But I feel like in the end, you will bring out her true self because she turns into the Queen of Pentacles. I don't know. But the magician is in the dark though, so I feel like she's going to keep you on your toes. I feel like she may help you to realize that you're more talented or more skilled than you realize. So I feel like there is going to be some sort of magnetic connection between the two of you for sure. Yeah, the Eight of Swords. So even though you may feel restricted or she may feel restricted on what's going on there, I feel like things are going to play out fairly, right? You have the Justice card here. I feel like she will be open and honest towards you. What does Space Cowboy need to know about their future wife and how they're going to treat her? Treat Space Cowboy, I mean. Ooh, rainbows and sunshines, right? She may have some little leprechauns to come and help out too. I don't know. But you have the Fool here in the light, so I do feel this energy of the two of you taking a leap of faith and seeing where things go. The King of Pentacles, happy home, happy life energy, right? Having that sense of growth and prosperity, settling down with those roots. Justice is in the dark here. You may have to mix things up, may not always be balanced. The Nine of Pentacles is in the dark too, so there may be some struggles with the home and work life balance that may give you some pressure, but you know, you got this. That's what I got. Hi, culture. Mystical. I was told that I will get married. What will my future spouse think and feel for me the first time we meet? Let's see for Mystical. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Mystical was told they were going to get married. What will their future spouse think and feel about Mystical? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Mystical a message? I feel like you and your future spouse will be good together, right? I feel like you move forward in a positive light. I just feel like there's this energy of overcoming obstacles together, you know, having ambition and making movements, maybe even moving away together or something like that. You have the Eight of Swords in the dark, so I feel like there will be an energy of just feeling empowered and breaking free from I don't know if it's gonna be making free from a past person or just a past energy and being able to see what is what. The Justice is in the dark. Not quite sure if things may not be completely 100% balanced, but you know, in a relationship, it never is. I don't know if there's some legal issues that may come with it or what, and I'm not sure here. Because you have the Queen of Pentacles in the dark. What is going on with the Queen of Pentacles in the dark? The Two of Cups. I feel like when you first meet, you may not get along well. that happens sometimes, though. You know, maybe your first impression of them may not be a good, but it doesn't mean that they're not a good person. Because I feel like, you know, there's going to be a magic spark eventually. It's just when you first meet, you may not see eye to eye. I don't know, maybe it'd be some sort of conflict. I don't know. I just feel like there's like the scene like from a movie, like him running into your car, you running into his car, and you're like exchanging insurance or something, and then that just turns into a cups into the light for some reason. I don't know. I feel like it could be something like that. What does Miss Gold need to know about this love energy? Right? The Four of Wands, there's potential for some sort of commitments and hope, some good energy. Two of Swords, making that difficult decision of what's going to come. I feel like the difficult decision would be like the two of you going and moving away together somewhere. The Temperance is in the dark too, so I feel like there's this energy of being patient and waiting for this love to come, listening to your spirit guides, and just trusting the flow of things. But that's what I got. James, how would Alessandra take my invitation this Saturday? I feel like that wants to turn a light. Let's party. I don't know what kind of party that is, but there's a party going on there. Four of Wands. Oh man. Let's see. How would Alessandra take James' invite on Saturday? Well, are you gonna dress up like the King of Swords here? You know, do you have your hat like that? I feel like those hats are like coming back in style. I don't know. Our neighbor wears one. I think it's kind of weird. I feel like I'm going in the past instead of moving forward in the future, but you know, seems to be a thing right now. I'm not the fashion police. It's just, you know, no filter going on here. For the Four of Wands and the Light, I feel like there's this energy of celebrating, like going out, having happy times, almost at happy hour, maybe happy hour. I have no idea. But I feel like you're going to see the results of where the two of you are headed in the future. The King of Pentacles here. Um, or the King of Pentacles, I feel like it's a matter of focusing on what you want to focus on during this invitation, like what you want to do and that sort of thing. Figuring out the details seems to be important. The Hangman is in the light, so I feel like there's this energy of taking a pause, figuring things out, but also like changing things up. Like, don't, you know, when you're going with Alessandra, I feel like she's not like the other people you've dated. I mean, she may seem like it, but I feel like if you change things up and don't repeat your old patterns, you may get better results. There's some sort of decision to make with the Two of Wands. I feel like there's this energy of hesitating and waiting for something instead of just taking action. But yeah, I feel like the cycle between the two of you is just starting. What advice does James need to know about this energy? What is the energy that James needs to know about this? Yeah, you have the Knight of Pentacles, right? So she's expecting this love, passion, romantic, Prince Charming energy, right? The Page of Cups wanting you to wear your heart on your sleeve, you know, expressing your true emotions towards her. Yeah, and then there's a Queen of Wands in the dark. So I feel like she may be stubborn, right? Queen of Wands is stubborn. She may be a little impulsive sometimes, but I feel like she's very seductive, so there's that. Oh, she wants party times ahead for sure. The Wands is there. I feel like she's gonna give you a hard time, but she probably does want the fire. Yeah, she probably does. I wouldn't doubt that, right? Settling. You'll have to watch the beginning because I feel like settling will make more sense about what our expectations are from you. But that's what I got. Don't settle for the old jeans. Bring out the new jeans. Lily, hello. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Lily a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Lily a message? Man, you have the Page of Pentacles in the light, so I feel like there's this energy of communicating. I don't know if it's communicating with your work, your boss, someone about your finances, or what's that about. Maybe it's just someone expressing themselves towards you. I don't know, but I feel like you're getting some good communications and good feedback of some sorts. You have the Three of Cups here, so I feel like you're going to be going out, socializing, having a good old time kind of thing, or just being able to just, let loose, have fun a little bit. You have the Page of Wands in the dark, so yeah, I feel like there's some conflicting energies coming through. The Page of Wands in the dark, I feel like I don't know if this is your energy or someone else is just having a lack of ideas and delaying things and having creative blocks and not being able to move forward, just kind of like feeling trapped in this sort of repetitive cycle. But there's a Lovers, so I feel like I don't know if it's just a matter of you having two different choices or two different people to choose from. I'm not quite sure which one to go with because the Lovers could be like at a crossroads with relationship decisions and choices of which ones you want to focus on, right? Because I just feel the sense of choosing which commitments are best for you right now. And then there's the Emperor. So I don't know if the Emperor is like the Page of Pentacles here and they're going to step it up a little bit more than usual, while this, Page of Wands may just be a butt cheek. What does Lily need to know about this energy? Oh man, Three of Swords. So maybe this person's gonna break your heart, but this Emperor, I feel like they're gonna make it better, right? They're gonna take the time to nurture you, have patience for you, see where things go. The Eight of Pentacles is in the dark. It may take more work to see where it's really headed, but that's what I got. Nebula, hello, welcome. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, answer Fae? They want to come and give Nebula a message. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, answer Fae? They want to give Nebula a message. You have the sun in the dark. Even though the sun's in the dark, just because there's gray clouds doesn't mean there's no sun peeking out of somewhere, right? I feel like there's this energy of it's just a matter of having some self doubt, insecurities, or just difficulty in your energy one way or another. Yeah, the Five of Wands in the dark, so I feel like you're overcoming challenges or past conflicts or whatever that was. Because I feel like there's this energy of you resolving it and moving on and communicating again. So I know somebody was ghosting you before, now they may come around and talk to you again. Or someone you haven't talked to in a while may decide to be chatting now for some reason. You have the Nine of Wands and a light. I feel like there's this energy of you being very resilient and persistent and determined in your energy of what your next steps are. Because I just feel like there's a sense of pushing yourself farther and boosting your strength, boosting your ego. And I feel like that may spark some new beginnings for you with the Ace of Wands here. I don't know if it's a new project, new work, new love, whatever it is. I feel like you're going to feel very positive about it. It's just a matter of trusting yourself, believing in yourself, to turn your Queen of Wands in the dark back into the light, where you're more assertive in your energy, more confident, fearless in your energy, kind of thing. What else does the Violet need to know right now? The Four of Wands, right? Celebrating your successes. Trying to figure out what your temperance is. Make sure your mind, heart, soul is on the same page. There is a devil here, so I don't know if it's a matter of temptations and being seduced by the materialistic world. of overspending or overindulging in something, or if it's just a matter of whatever this is lingering in your energy still, that creating a challenge that you're overcoming, but still may need a little bit more time. But that's what God could be just a matter of you having a new love in your life, right? Having that intimacy. It could be that as well. That's what I want. Blue! What's going on, Blue? Any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? Why is William suddenly so silent towards Blue? Any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? Why is William suddenly so silent to Blue? Should Blue walk away from him? Should Blue walk away from him? I'm tired and unrequired feelings going nowhere. For the Two of Swords in the Dark, I feel like there is a difficult decision to make here regarding your feelings and your connection with William. With the Two of Swords in the Dark, I feel like there's this energy of the tough decision, but I feel like it's, what does your mind tell you is the right thing for you to do? Because I feel like, if you're thinking too much about William and it's not going anywhere, it may not be good for your energy, right? You have the Star here, so I feel like there's a lot of wishful thinking, a lot of hope and wants and desires, but where they're going, I don't know. That's a difficult decision to make, to choose what you should do next. The Seven of Cups and a Light here, right? It's kind of like making a choice of sticking with it. I feel like wishful thinking is not really the way to go. The Five of Pentacles, I feel like this did come with a no, not to walk away the way I asked the cards. But it's also going to be like, if you don't walk away, it's going to cause conflicts and challenges that you don't want to face right now, because I feel like your energy is not up to it. Because you also have the Five of Wands in the dark too. So I feel like if you stick around with William, there's constantly going to be conflicts, making up. It's kind of like that toxic relationship that you don't really want, right? Let's see, what are William's true intentions towards Blue? What are William's true intentions? What are William's true intentions? Oh man. I feel like this is one of those situations where they're really going to try hard to convince you that you should belong in whatever it is that they have going on. Yeah, yeah. I feel like they want to open up their heart for you, but I feel like it'd be very toxic, right? Just because of the Two of Swords, the conflicts with the Five of Pentacles, the conflicts with the Five of Wands. Maybe William is a twin flame, but maybe it's one of those twin flames that don't really work well. Um, the call, right? I feel like they're wanting you to call them and beg them for. They want you to, beg for them to give you that attention. It seems. I'm not quite sure what the healing heart is. I feel like it's your healing heart. I feel like they're gonna keep messing up, ghosting you, coming back, kind of thing. So I feel like the choice is yours. It's a hard one. But I really feel like their heart isn't quite in it as much as it should be. Yeah. Yeah, I'd walk away from that, Blue. For Christine, thank you so much for your donation. For Christine, is there any spirit guide, answers, or fae? that want to come and give Christine a message. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Christine a message? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Christine a message? Ooh, the Nine of Cups, right? Making dreams happen. I can feel that for you. Nine of Cups, having that success, that fulfillment, that joy, right? Figuring out the truth about something or someone, realizing like you no longer need them and your energy moving forward, right? I feel the sense of celebration, good times ahead, right? I feel the sense of belonging, creating your own community, or meeting someone new. Yeah, the Page of Swords. So I feel like whoever's ghosting you or not communicating with you is for good reason. There's a Nine of Pentacles and the Light. Nine of Pentacles, right? Boosting that independence, getting things done, having time for yourself. But what is this positive energy all about for Christine? What is this positive energy all about for Christine? Oh man, I feel like it's just being positive because you've overcome the challenges here. I don't know if you just chose to be happier. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles in the dark, just not really planning too far ahead, but kind of just vibing in the moment right now, overcoming challenges. You know, I feel like that's how our energy has already passed. You have the Four of Swords here, so maybe just time to take care of yourself and what you want to accomplish and how you're going to move forward with that. And it seems to be like a really good energy for you. But that's what I got. If you want me to clarify something, Christine, you can let me know. Geneva! Hello, Joe, reading for Geneva. Very spirit guides, ancestors, and their fae. The one can give Geneva a message. You have the Hangman in the light. I feel like there's this energy of yeah, for the Hangman in the light, I just feel like there's this energy of not just hanging around, but like taking a pause, figuring things out, letting go of any attachments that you don't need anymore, or any, contracts or anything that you don't need anymore. Just kind of like doing a little cleanup. I don't know if it's a cleanup of social media or what that is for you, but you have the Four of Swords and a light. So I feel like it's just a matter of taking a rest or taking a break from something or someone um, to regain your strength. Because I feel like your strength is important right now with your passion, your creativity, your motivation moving forward, because I feel like things may be going a little bit slow, maybe feeling a little unmotivated, and his kindness needs to overcome that and free yourself from being held back or um, any delays or lack of progress, whatever that is for you, and kind of like expand your vision with the Three of Wands here. I think outside the box, be more creative, be more open, because you're on the right track. You're mastering your skills, or you're improving one way or another. And it's just a matter of expanding that vision and seeing where it grows. What does Geneva need to know about this energy? What does Geneva need to know about this energy? You have the Six of Pentacles in the dark, so there may be an imbalance, but that's okay. You're focusing on yourself. You don't need to give yourself to everyone else all the time. You may be too busy for social time, but sometimes that happens. There is the moon in the dark, so I feel like you have been working towards facing your fears. Maybe you're going to continue doing that a little bit more, because I feel like there's this energy of not always having all the information that you're needing, or maybe you're learning about the information that you didn't have before that may give you some sort of sense of clarity of what your next steps and next direction is. Because I also feel like there's this energy of, like reducing your stresses or worries and kind of being more self aware. And that's going to boost your strength as well. King of Pentacles. Now you're going to meet the King of Pentacles, right? King of Pentacles is a romantic. You know, they're the ones that's gonna buy you flowers like on a Tuesday morning kind of thing, right? And for no reason. So the King of Pentacles is very focused, very generous, very sensual in their energy, very reliable. But that's what I got. Jasmine, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or faith? Want to give Jasmine a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or faith? Want to give Jasmine a message about what could Jasmine expect in her love life in March? What does love life look like for Jasmine? What does March love life look like for Jasmine? Ooh, there we go. That turned into the light for you. You have the Emperor here. The star is shining. The lovers is out. There's definitely love coming your way, right? Someone might even be ready to fight for you. You have the Emperor here, so I feel like this person is, you know, very self-disciplined, has good work, has good energy, good job kind of thing. There is a star here, so I feel like they're, you know, wishing on the stars to meet a good love and be with someone soon. Love and romance is definitely on your side with the Lovers card here. But you also have the Five of Cups. So I don't know if someone's going to defend you or protect you, you know, fight for you kind of thing with the Five of Cups, because I just feel like there's this energy of some sort of emotional struggle or something. And they just may pop up and just, you know, make you smile some way or another. The Two of Wands, trying to make that decision of getting to know this person or playing it safe. What does Jasmine need to know about this love energy? Eight of Pentacles, something that's going to develop over time. May take slow, but it is going to develop. The Queen of Swords, making sure that you're open and honest with this person. You know, don't think negatively, give them a chance. They may not do, you know, some books you can't judge by its cover. I feel like this Emperor may be the same. What's the love energy here for Jasmine? Butterflies, alone time, and a surprise, right? You will meet a new love interest at a party or night out, and I feel like that's going to be this Emperor here. Alone time. Spend time alone. It will help you gain clarity of your relationship. And surprise. It says romantic surprises are on the horizon, so be open to them. Aww. Jay! For Jay, is there any spirit guides answer the names of Faye? I want to come and give Jay a message. What does Jay need to know right now? The spirit guides answer the names of Faye. I want to come and give Jay a message. The spirit guides answer the names of Faye. I want to come and give Jay a message. What does Jay need to know right now? You have the Emperor in the dark. I feel like there's this energy of someone going on a power trip, causing issues for you. I'm not quite sure what that is about. But I feel like they're being very immature, very like headstrong about something, and they don't want to compromise or give in or just being a butt, right? So I feel like with the Seven of Cups, it's like not really needing to choose what's what, because I feel like it's just a matter of walking away, maybe, right? Seven of Cups in the dark, I just feel like you just need a moment to get some clarity and like restore your focus. What's going on with the Seven of Cups here in the dark? What's going on here for the Seven of Cups in the dark? Ooh, maybe they're lying towards you and deceiving you, betraying you one way or another, cheating on you. I don't know. There is the King of Pentacles in the dark too. So I feel the sense of them being very arrogant, very stubborn, very controlling in their energy. Maybe sweet talking you just to gaslight you. I don't know what this deal is. What is the deal with this person? What is the deal with the Emperor and King of Pentacles person? I feel like they're giving you some false hope of a new beginning. I don't know if this is someone at your work or what, or holding you back from getting a beginning of some sorts. Because I feel this energy of them making you feel like you're alone and there's chaos and there's just a lot of negativity. But I feel like you've already completed that cycle. And it's just now you figuring out what's next, right? I feel like that is a matter of you being this Queen of Cups energy with trusting your inner self, trusting your inner knowledge. Um, right? Because I feel like you're very smart, you're very intuitive, very, kind of nurturing in your energy. It's just a matter of figuring out what is next. What does Jay need to know about this energy? Yeah, Jess is in the dark, so I don't know what's going on there, but I don't feel like they have your best interests in mind, whoever they are. That's what I go, what? My baby! Great spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae, the one can give my baby a message. Where's my baby right now in general? I'm gonna try that again. Use the other cards. I think that's picking up some old energy. Great spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae, the one can give my baby a message. What does my baby need to know right now? There's extra cards here. For the Queen of Wands in the dark, I feel like it's time for you to remember that you're that sexy, vibrant being that you are, right? I feel like there's no reason to have a hot temper or, it's kind of like maintaining that sense of control, even though sometimes it's hard. Sometimes people like to trigger that red wire and, it's hard. But I feel like it's a matter of you bringing back that inner peace and that inner control that you have. Because I feel like with the Three of Cups, maybe you're just around the wrong circle or attracting the wrong people towards you that are not deserving of your energy like they should be. Because here you have secret messages from the universe of trusting your intuition, trusting that you are right to have suspicions of whoever these people are. They're just causing some dark clouds over you. I feel like they're lying towards you too with the Queen of Swords in the dark here. But I feel like you're going to overcome whatever challenges that is for you and move forward in a positive light. I don't know if this is a past energy or something that's coming, but for the Five of Wands and a light too, I just feel like there's this, in the dark, I feel like there's this light of unsolved issues or just kind of like lingering. Um, the Six of Wands too, just not really having that recognition that you deserve. What does my baby need to know about this energy? What does my baby really need to know about this energy that's coming through? Yeah, make some peace, happy home, happy life kind of energy, right? The Queen of Wands is in the dark again. I feel like that is you. You need to turn yourself back into the light, trusting yourself, being vibrant, being fearless, being confident in yourself. Bring out that passion that you have. The Ten of Cups is in the light here. So love, harmony is coming your way. It's just a matter of embracing that fulfillment. Focus on your alignment, mind, heart, and soul. Make sure that your wants and desires are aligned and clear. Light a candle, tell the candle your wants and your desires and your intentions. You have the Ten of Pentacles in the dark. So finances and work-wise is challenging, but I feel like it's just a matter of working out the challenges, overcoming them, and focusing on the positive things that you do have going on. But that's what I got. Cries. What does Cries need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, answers, or fae? What does Cries need to know right now? Ooh. You have the Queen of Wands in the dark. I feel like there's this energy of you leading with resilience, right? Just feeling more seductive, more romantic, more passionate in your energy, but also being fearful to use that energy for some reason, like holding back on it. You have the Three of Cups in the dark, so I feel like there's this energy. I don't know if there's a third party involved or what, But I feel like there's some gossiping going on, some sort of scandal of some sort happening. But I feel like it's really important for you to trust your inner wisdom, trust your inner knowledge with the moon energy here of trusting your intuition. I feel like some information is going to be revealed towards you one way or another soon. It's just a matter of going through the energy, right? If there's any confusions, it could be just you're lacking information, but I feel like you will gain that clarity soon, though. You have the stars, so it's kind of like having faith in the universe. I feel this energy of you choosing what you feel is safe right now, not just what feels exciting. Because I also feel like there's this energy of making sure your alignment is good, your mind, heart, and soul. Because I feel like a renewal energy is coming through. What does Cries need to know about this? Page of Pentacles, maybe getting some communication about work or finances or someone else. You have the Knight of Pentacles in the dark, so maybe this person is going to back out of something. But I feel like the King of Cups is going to step in. I don't know if it's going to take their place or what their deal is. But they do come from a good place, a good heart, good intentions. I feel like they're very calm, like a passionate and patient person. Why is the Six of Wands here? Why the Six of Wands here? I feel the Six of Wands is here just because you're feeling a little unseen right now and feeling like you're lacking that passion that you need. Yeah, the Page of Cups, waiting for someone to express their feelings, but I feel like they're kind of like holding back on that. Maybe they don't know if that's what you want to do or what. Eight of Wands, yeah, that lack of energy and motivation. But I feel like if you just believe in yourself, one step at a time, you will get through this. That's what I got. BB! For BB, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does BB need to know right now? What does BB need to know right now? Ooh, there's more cards. There we go. Okay. So for BB, you have the Four of Wands in the dark. I don't know if there's been some disappointments about home or what's going on there. I don't know if you're worried about leaving home or someone else leaving home or what that home energy is for. Do they just feel the sense of an empty house or cancellations or what's going on with that? It's kind of, I don't know if there's been a lack of communication or what's going on, because I feel you're just kind of like feeling stuck, like you're not moving forward, not moving in any direction. This Seven of Swords is in the light, so I feel like, I don't know if someone lied to you or betrayed you or changed their mind on you, causing some stresses and anxieties and worries, right? The Nine of Swords here, I just feel like just stressing, like so much stressing. What does BB need to know about this energy? What does BB need to know about this energy? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor, right? You have what you need to move forward. I feel like whatever this is, there's going to be some new opportunities, some good karma coming your way, some sort of changes. Yeah, the Knight of Swords too. So I don't know if someone's going to be able to help you or support you or guide you in some sort of way. But I do feel like they're going to be charming. I feel like um, you're very idealistic. They may have some information to share with you. There's a Six of Swords in the dark. So I feel like, yeah, just staying put. I feel like it's not something that you can run away from or abandon and let go of and continue. It's just something you kind of have to deal with right now. Yeah. Nine of Swords in the dark. I feel like I'm going to be overcoming the stresses and the worries and the fears, though. I feel like things are going to be getting better. You have Magician. You have all the skills, tools, talents you need to figure this out. You may even discover that you have more talents than you realize or more skills than you realize. And I feel like that's going to clear things up. That's like what? Devin. Don't reading for Devin. What does Devin need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angel, or fae that want to come and give Devin a message? there any spirits, spirit guides, angels, or fae that want to come and give Devin a message? These two are Sunny's lined up. I guess these three. There any spirit guides, angels, or fae? What does Devin need to know about this energy? Nine of Swords in the dark. I feel like the nightmares are over. I'm not quite sure what that is about for you. But yeah, I just feel the sense the nightmares are over. For the Nine of Swords in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of facing fears and overcoming things. And just having that sign of relief one way or another. I just feel like solving some sort of problems or issues. Yeah. What does Devin need to know about this energy? Right? Nine of Wands. But just, maybe there's some stubborn energy going on. Maybe you don't want to compromise, and right? You don't need to, right? You don't want to compromise. No is no, and that's it. The Page of Pentacles, I feel like you're not going to hear from anyone soon. I feel like they're kind of like dodging or avoiding making that communication for some reason. The Wheel of Fortune is in the dark, so I feel like maybe some bad luck or disappointments coming through. Maybe some sort of mistake, so be mindful of any mistakes. Yeah, the Nine of Wands. So whatever it is, I know you're gonna keep going, no matter how. I feel like you have that determination. You have that energy to keep going and not allow yourself to be defeated. Yeah, there's Seven of Wands in the dark. So I feel the sense that even though you may feel like you're losing the battle and you're ready to give up, I feel like you're gonna keep going, right? What does Devin need to know about this energy? What does Devin need to know about this energy? Two of Cups. So I wasn't expecting Two of Cups. Maybe this is a love energy. Two of Cups, love and romance, right? You have the King of Swords in the dark and the Five of Wands. So there may be some sort of conflict going on here. Maybe it's just a battle of egos about who's going to be the first one to ask you out or something. The kind of feeling that energy coming through. Like, no, she's mine. I saw her first. No, I did. I just feel them like they're arguing over you. Nine of Cups is in the dark. May not be as fulfilling as you're hoping or thinking it would be. Because I feel like there's a possibility of some sort of struggles of some sorts. Or empty fulfillment, like not fulfilling as you thought it would be. Leading to disappointments. But the sun's going to come out, so focus on the light, focus on the positives. Figure out what your next moves are, but that's what I got. Jasmine! General reading for Jasmine. Is there any spirit guides, answers, or fae? I want to come and give Jasmine a message. What does Jasmine need to know right now? What does Jasmine need to know right now? There you go. You have the world in the light. I feel like something is coming to full cycle, right? Like something has completed and there's a new beginning. Because I feel like you're just ready for this next big cycle to begin. I feel this wholeness, this wholesome energy coming through, this fulfillment, this happiness, this joy. Despite all the rest of the negativity, it seems to be like a good positive thing. You have the Two of Wands and a light. So I feel like it's a matter of choosing of what's next. Like, okay, this is done. What's the next thing on the to-do list, right? The Five of Cups is in the dark, so I feel like you're overcoming any challenges, especially emotional challenges. Because I just feel like there's a sense of letting go of any regrets or disappointments and just moving past that. You have the Death card here, so you know there's still more changes to be made, but I feel like it's more of a sense of transformation and rebirth than changes. Well, I suppose that is a change, but excuse me. You have the Page of Cups in the dark. So someone may be not expressing themselves towards you properly. I don't know if they're just, avoiding you or has trust issues or what's going on. Maybe you're the one who has trust issues with them and just avoiding them. But what does Jasmine need to know about this energy? too many cards here. Ten of Cups, they may want something with you romantically. But I feel like they're not really being honest to you about it. I feel like they're holding back on their thoughts. They're trying to pretend to be the King of Cups, but I feel like judgment is like take better judgment of that idea, you know? That's what I got. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. May, hello. Mr. View's thoughts and feelings about May. Right, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. What are Mr. View's thoughts and feelings about May? I feel like with the Knight of Wands, I feel like they do feel there's a good energy, a positive energy towards you. I feel like they I'm not quite sure what the relationship is between the two of you, but I feel like they feel very passionate about you, flirty towards you. There's also the Two of Cups, so I don't know if this is a romantic relationship or not. But there does seem to be a lot of love, a lot of compassion, a lot of care. The Four of Pentacles is in the dark too. So I feel like they feel a little bit more generous with you, a little bit more relaxed with you, and not so uptight or on guard than they normally do. The Nine of Wands is in the dark. So yeah, I feel like they let go of their guard. They just feel very comfortable with you, very passionate with you. Where he'd like our connection to go? Where would Mr. View like their connection to go? Well, looking at the cards here, they want it to go towards romance, right? Romantic connection. Yeah. The Page of Pentacles, they may not have a lot of expectations right now, but they do see you as a Queen of Wands, so it's hot, fiery, vibrant energy. They may think that you may be a little bit shy or not as enthusiastic about them as they were hoping for. But I feel like the Ten of Cups energy, they would like to see some happiness and success between the two of you, maybe a commitment of some sorts. They have a lot of strength with that as well. Is there any other girls in Mr. View's thoughts and feelings? Is there any other girls for Mr. View? Are there any other girls? Are there any other girls? The Six of Pentacles is a yes card. It's also a balance between the girls, or between you and him, or you, him, and the girls. I don't know. But yeah, it seems like there is other girls. That's what I got. Cat Goddess. Let's see, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Cat Goddess a message? What does Cat Goddess need to know right now? You have the Judgment in the dark. It's feeling there's this energy of like, no, you're not gonna get a second chance on something. I'm not quite sure what that was, but I feel like something has completed. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? I want to come and give Cat Goddess a message. Will things improve where people do the part as well and not just only expect Cat Goddess to do mine if they won't do theirs first? Any other improvements with that? Let's see, is there going to be any other improvements with that? Not quite sure what exactly you're talking about, Cat Goddess. But the first feelings that came out was, yeah, there's something that has completed, so you're not gonna get a chance or a do-over or anything like that with that. Not quite sure what that is for you. But there's the Three of Pentacles. So it seems to be the universe kind of like pushing you with collaborating and teamwork and working together with others. So I don't know if that comes with you negotiating with the other people that you're talking about or what. There is a Knight of Cups in the dark. So, yeah. I just feel like whatever's going on there, the other people are escaping doing their duties or not doing what they're supposed to do. The Queen of Wands is in the light too. Excuse me. What is going on with the Queen of Wands and the Ten of Cups? A Page of Wands and the Queen of Wands. I feel like there's someone you can talk to, communicate with. They may give you some answers. Yeah. Excuse me. I feel like for the improvements, there's someone that you can talk to about it. I'm not sure if the Queen of Wands is like your boss or someone or whoever you feel like you need to communicate with. I feel like they may give you some good information or help you with figuring out how to make the improvements. Because with the Star in the dark, I feel like there's a lack of faith right now. And I feel like you want to boost your motivation with your King of Pentacles in the dark there. I feel like there's some uncompromising and that sort of thing that's kind of like lingering in your energy as well, not just in theirs. Yeah, I feel like it's a matter of coming out and talking to the right people. But that's what I got. Excuse me. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Hi, Aries. What are Ali's feelings towards what are Alice's? I feel like I'm still saying that wrong. Alice's feelings towards Emma. She is my ex. Okay. Excuse me. During spirit guides, ancestors, or fae, they want to give Aries a message. What are Alice's feelings towards Emma? Oh wait, you're Emma, right? I just got that now for some reason. So Aries is Emma. Gotcha. Okay, so what are Alice's feelings towards Emma? Any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? What are Alice's feelings towards Emma right now? You have the Hierophant in the dark, so I feel like they're not feeling the connection between the two of you as strongly as they did before. I just feel like sorry about that. um Sorry, I'll be right back. Um Sorry about that. Emma, I'm gonna do your cards again. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Emma a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Emma a message? What are Alice's, Alice? I feel like I'm saying that so wrong. Feelings towards Emma. What are their feelings towards Emma right now? Ooh, the Two of Cups. The Chariot, I feel like they're recognizing, or the energy is recognizing the two of you are at a pause. I'm guessing that's why she's your ex. With the Chariot in the dark, I feel like there's a lack of direction or scattered energy going on between the two of you. There is a Two of Cups, so I feel like there is feelings that are still lingering between the two of you for sure, especially on your end, but I feel like it's on her end as well. For the Ten of Wands in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of not quite sure what the next moves are or what their next decisions are towards you. With the Ten of Wands, I just feel like there's, I don't know if there's been like a lot going on or if there's a lot of heaviness between the two of you that would have to be worked out or what that's about. Because I feel like it's just the energy is just kind of like at a pause. It's not really going in any direction right now. The Five of Cups, I don't know if there's some past regrets or past feelings that are lingering as well. But I feel like overall she does have romantic feelings for you still. Like love, that connection is still strong. It's just all the other things that are a little bit messy that's coming through here. What else does Emma need to know? Oops. This one came out for you. The Six of Wands. She may actually be craving some of your attention. Yeah, I feel like she may even be open to communication with the Page of Swords. You both want to speak your truth and have some clarity, some closure of some sorts. The Ten of Cups, I feel like she's not promising any sort of commitment right now in her energy one way or another. But that is what I got. Hi, Pure Heart. How are you? Meditation. Let's see the meditation. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give meditation a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give meditation a message? What does meditation need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give meditation a message? For the Death card in the dark, I feel like there's some changes that want to be changed. Not sure if you're aware of them or not, but I feel like there's a little bit of resistance to this change, or for what needs to end and what needs to begin. Maybe it's a rebirth energy of some sort or some sort of transformation. But with the Tower in the dark, I just feel like there's this energy of drawing out the old and putting something else together instead, kind of energy trying to come through from that. There's the star, so I feel like it's a matter of renewing that sense of faith in the universe or this faith in yourself. Believe in yourself again. Because I also feel like there's this energy of choosing what feels safe for you, not just what feels exciting or shiny or sparkly. Like feeling what you feel is best for you to do, put your focus and energy towards. There's a Five of Wands. So I feel like that's more about like you fighting for what you believe in, fight for what you want to happen, what you want to see happen, what you want this change to bring for you. Yeah, the Page of Cups. So I feel like if you're waiting for someone else's approval or other person's feelings about it, I just feel like you don't need to because I feel like this is something for you to choose on. What does meditation need to know about this? What does meditation need to know about this? Yeah, the Lovers here. So I don't know if it's a matter of choosing the people around you more wisely or making some decisions of who you want to distance yourself from and who supports you, who has your back, who is in your circle kind of thing. You have the Temperance here. So moving forward in moderation. I feel like that patience is a virtue thing. Sometimes patience is hard. But I feel like it's important for you right now. I also feel like there's this energy of creating some sort of balance, especially between like materialistic things and what your soul is telling you to pay attention to. Ten of Pentacles, yeah. So having it all, right? Ten of Pentacles is that having it all, that prosperity energy, getting things done, having that success, settling down, making money kind of thing, being able to support yourself or your family, and letting go of any disputes or delays or anything like that, and keep moving forward. That's what I got. I feel like there's some positive changes coming for you. Thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate you all so much. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow for more free readings. I hope you all have a great night, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone. Good night.